Hey everybody, it is Angela Stevens, Program Director here at It's a Sensory World in Dallas. I hope you are all staying well and healthy during this COVID-19 pandemic, and that you're able to get out maybe today and enjoy this amazing weather. There's a small group of us here at It's a Sensory World today, and trying to get used to this extremely quiet sensory gym behind us, which is usually full of students from ISW Academy in and out throughout the day, getting their sensory input. So most of our families are weathering the storm at home, and that has provided its own set of challenges for our staff and for our parents, but we are staying extremely positive and united, and know that we'll get through this together. So I just wanted to provide you a little bit of a update on where we're at as a nonprofit, and hope to get your support in the coming days, weeks, months ahead. 70% of our costs are covered by tuition from our programs. The majority of that is ISW Academy. Some of that comes from interactive kids and exceptional sports and sensory circuits, and another big one, which is our very popular summer camps. The 30% is fundraised for. The 70% only covers our salary burden to keep, to be able to retain our amazing staff, while the other 30% is critical operational costs like rent, utilities, equipment, the sensory equipment you see behind us, curriculum, things of that nature, specials. As always, we are applying for grants, SBA loans, in hopes to get some of that funding to provide some relief. But the more important thing right now that is critical for our organization is that our biggest fundraising event of the year was May 2nd, was scheduled for May 2nd, our annual casino night. This would have been our 5th year hosting that event. And due to COVID-19, we are going to have to postpone that event for the safety of our community and due to the restrictions that have been put in place. So that means that our organization is going to be potentially losing out on around $100,000 to $110,000 that helps keep us operational through the rest of our fiscal year. So we have launched an online campaign that started today, went live today, in hopes of trying to raise those critical funds to keep us open and keep us operational. We are definitely still dedicated and continuing to serve our students. We are moving forward with summer camps, 8 weeks of summer camp, and we have families currently enrolling in those camps. And we're continuing to enroll for fall of 2020. So we are moving forward with our plans, but this funding is absolutely critical to make sure that this program can exist after this crisis is over. So we are reaching out to the public once again for your support, if not for our amazing donors up until this point, since we transitioned from a for-profit in 2014 to a nonprofit. 7 years into our journey, we made that transition, and it's been one of the best decisions we ever made for this organization. We really appreciate the support we've gotten up until this point. It's gotten us this far, and we know together we can kind of get through the coming weeks and months. But I can't express how critical raising these funds are to make sure that we still have a center for our students to return to. A lot of our families are very dedicated and are working with us through this time, but we are reaching out, like I said, to our community at large for the support. So we're all in this together. We can weather this storm with your support, and we really appreciate it. And we'll be keeping you updated in the coming days and weeks and months, so you see how we're doing, and we really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Stay well.